Wake back from the dark place with the song and the clicker. But he didn't end up here now. He landed on the shore after I faced Nightingale in the overlap. Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! He got out! With my face! Scratch!
That night I found Wake here. He appeared because of this. The summoning. That was Wake. Scratch wasn't pretending to be Wake. They're the same person.
He's here! Scratch! Watch out, Anderson!
Estevez, Scratch is Wake with the dark presence inside him. He wants the clicker. Change of plan. I'll lure him to the cell. When we're inside, lock it. And blast it with all you got.
Quindi
Anderson, pin him down with gunfire for me to get the light on.
Quindi ragazzi è sempre lui, non c'è mai stato un vero... No. Mamma mia, è uno scontro duro, eh? Ok. Allora dobbiamo posizionare tutti quei riflettori qua. Ok. Oh.
Sorry.
Wake? Is it you?
I'm so sorry.
Did it work? Casey?
Casey! Scratch!
To be the bearer of bad news, folks, but it's It's official. Tear Fest is canceled. Today, Bright Falls feels a little less bright.
Mamma mia, raga. Ok, noi ora dovremmo essere Alan Wake.
Our next gig. We're doing this for you and our lovely saga. You take care of things on this side. Don't screw it up, Tom.
I'd seen it all play out. Like a horror movie I'd been forced to watch. The Dark Presence held all the cards now.
Cioè si stanno immergendo all'interno del luogo buio. Penso che appunto Casey, cioè Graffio, l'abbia intrappolata lì dentro, gettandolo appunto all'interno dell'entrata, perché questa, il lago, è l'entrata del luogo buio, e noi adesso stiamo impersonificando il vero Alan Wake che siamo riusciti a liberare.
Welcome back, Wake. You are Wake now, right? With the shadow out of you? Some good news, at least. Bad news is, I haven't seen a situation this fucked since the AWE in Eagle River. The shadow's now in Alex, and Anderson is gone. We need to figure out how to salvage this.
I'll do anything it takes to fix this, Agent Estevez. I'm the reason this is all happening.
It's never that simple. But I should have put you in a box and shipped you off to a containment facility the second I laid eyes on you. The only question now is, are you able to fix this?
I can try.
Not the most encouraging answer, but we'll make it work.
What's the situation?
I've never seen an entity break a bureau containment unit like that. And now the Dark Presence is occupying Agent Casey? When it attacked him in the woods, it must have been preparing for this.
And now he has the clicker. Scratch. The Dark Presence inside Casey. It threw Saga into the lake. If she ends up in the dark place, she could be there forever. It took me 13 years to get out. Zane never did.
Tor and Odin went in after her, right? Maybe they'll get her out. With the power of rock and roll.
I saw them when I was trapped there. They performed in my musical.
I'm immediately less optimistic about this.
Scratch will go to Bright Falls and use the clicker to bring about the horrific ending he wrote for Return. But I can still fix this.
How?
Scratch must have the manuscript. If I can read the ending, I can rewrite it. I need to go after him.
Well, you won't get very far without these. This plan is a real Hail Mary, Wake. I wish I could help, but this is all on you. I got you every kind of weapon we have available. Don't fuck it up.
I needed a car. The FBI vehicle would be at the parking lot.
Ragazzuoli, siamo messi davvero male. Comunque, mi dispiace tantissimo.
Clear-headed for the first time in what felt like a lifetime. I was back exactly where I left. A dark forest outside Bright Falls. A gun in one hand, a flashlight in the other. Haunted by my own writing. Alice taken from me. I knew what I had to do. Stop the horror story from coming true. Stop the Dark Presence.
Eh sì, dobbiamo fermare la presenza oscura. Ok. E questo l'abbiamo fermato. Come stavo dicendo, ragazzuoli, cioè mi dispiacerebbe tantissimo se Saga Anderson per colpa nostra fosse di nuovo intrappolata all'interno del luogo buio, perché comunque non se lo meriterebbe. È un grandissimo personaggio Saga Anderson, con tantissimi risvolti positivi, e mi dispiacerebbe se per colpa nostra fosse intrappolata lì dentro. Però qualcosa mi fa ben sperare, perché comunque Odin e Thor, come abbiamo visto, sono andati a riprendersela. E quindi questa cosa mi fa ben sperare per lei. Brulicherà di nemici questo posto di sicuro. E noi dobbiamo andare al parcheggio, che poi ci condurrà a Bright Falls, dove riusciremo una volta per tutte a sconfiggere questa presenza oscura. Speriamo. Comunque una cosa che non mi aspettavo. Comunque è pieno di nemici, è pienissimo. Perfetto. Spero che si caricherà la batteria.
The dark presence went into me. When I was pulled back here, crossing over weakened it, made it dormant. I couldn't remember what had happened, but I could feel it, getting stronger, waking up. I thought it was hunting me, closing in. It was inside me the whole time, and then it took over. Turned me into scratch.
Quindi ragazzoli è sempre stato Alan Wake, però comunque posseduto da questa presenza oscura, quindi effettivamente non ha neanche lui tutte le colpe del caso, diciamo. Sono curioso di vedere come sarà il finale, perché davvero Saga Anderson è un grandissimo personaggio e l'hanno introdotto benissimo, secondo me, all'interno del gioco, ed è un peccato lasciarlo intrappolato lì nel luogo buio, secondo me.
I had to get to Bright Falls. See this through to the end. I brought Saga Anderson into this story to help me escape. She succeeded. It cost her everything. I'd used Alex Casey in my writing for years. The real Casey had been drawn here because of that. Now he was a victim too. Saga, Casey, Alice, all this horror originates from me. It's my fault. Scratch had to be stopped. I've driven down this road before. Been driving on it forever. If Scratch had brought the dark place here, this would take me back inside. In 2010, I dived in, a leap of faith for Alice, with no idea that the cost would be a nightmare worse than death. It had taken me 13 years to get out. Now Alice was dead. Because of me.
Quindi Alice è morta davvero.
Make that leap again, this time knowing the cost all too well. Another way to look at it, I had brought the dark place here with me. I never had gotten out. Maybe after this I finally could. It was a fool's hope. I had no choice. I had to do it. That didn't make me any less terrified. Fuck it.
È come una sovrapposizione. Festa del cervo.
This is not what I expected.
Alan Wake Return. Il nostro ritorno. Sì, neanche me lo aspettavo così.
Fight scene and departure is one up by the absolutely mind-frying Dark Ocean summoning.
Massimo ragazzuoli, ci fermeremo a vedere un po' il dialogo tra le parti.
Alan Wake's latest novel, Return, is breaking every literary record in existence. It's the great American novel.
From terror terrifying supernatural dimensions to the quirky fun of Deerfest, Return's tone is flawlessly executed.
Vediamo se troviamo qualcosa qua al dinner.
Hello, I'm Ilma Koskela, and welcome to the Koskela Brothers Book Club. This week we will review the highly anticipated new novel by Alan Wake, Return. Return is printed on a firm, high-quality white offset, uncoated paper stock, making every page a true delight to turn in your fingertips. Alan Wake's brilliance is on full display with his choice of a hardcover book jacket made of a premium enamel stock with gloss lamination that is both tasteful and pleasant to the touch. Isn't that right? Wake set a high standard with his previous novels, but I can say without hesitation that Return contains the best and most compelling book description on a back cover that I have ever read. This book blurb is truly riveting and will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. It is accompanied by a tasteful photograph of Alan Wake's home here in Bright Falls. The book weighs 1 pound and 3 ounces. Return is a true masterpiece. I'll give it a perfect score of 5 Alma beers out of 5. How about you?
Aspetta la risposta di qualcuno, di suo fratello, però non c'è più.
There you have it. Alan Wake has done it again. This was the Koskela Brothers Book Club. Cheers.
Perché è stato ucciso sia nella realtà che dalla realtà da appunto da Graffio, ma anche da... cavolo, non mi viene in mente. Che è stato ucciso dalla realtà da Graffio, ma anche appunto è stato ucciso nel luogo buio. Nel luogo buio da suo fratello. Dobbiamo trovare questa copia di Return.
The trilogy's exciting conclusion at Deerfest. Oh, Wake's Return, a genre-bending mixture of fact and fiction.
I didn't understand what was going on half the time, but I loved every word of it.
Questo Jaakko dovrebbe essere uno dei fratelli. Oh, l'abbiamo preso.
I could see the round windows of the writer's room in the photo. That's where I had to go, to rewrite the ending of Return.
It's a sick, sick story.
Io quella ascia la userei sinceramente.
To get to the writer's room to stop this horror story. This was an obsessive, egocentric nightmare, all revolving around a vain monster of a writer and his final divine work of art, the novel Return come true. It wouldn't stop here. It would keep spreading.
Ok, siamo alla casa.
I needed to reach the writer's room. Write a new conclusion. Was Scratch's insecure need for fame, for praise, drawn from my psyche? I would bring his sick fantasy crashing down around him. I
Ecco.
had to find another way inside.
Strano, ci fa passare per tutto l'obitorio, tutte quelle cose lì.
Alice.
Spero
What
che
was
sia.
that? Alice was dead. Was this a trap? Or was Scratch torturing me?
Spero che sia vero e non... cioè che sia una presenza amichevole quella di Alice, che ci voglia dare una mano, sinceramente, e non che ci voglia far spaventare. Ti prego, fai che sia buona.
We're safe in the light, Alan. For now.
Oh, Rose.
Very pushy.
Rose, right? From the diner. How are you here?
I'm here to save you, silly. I got your instructions. I found every hidden message you left for me. In the radio, in the wind, in the forums on my Alan Wake fan site.
What? No, Rose, I haven't been leaving you any messages.
Oh, I get it. Yes, Alan, only a crazy person would think you've been leaving them secret messages. Wink. But now you need to get your butt upstairs, Alan. This shit won't right itself, no matter what William Shakespeare said.
Right. Thank you, Rose. I'll do what I can.
Oh, saliamo senza indugi, ragazzi.
Upstairs. The writer's room must be in the attic. That's where the windows were.
Ah, ecco dove dobbiamo andare, ragazzi. Quella sala che era bloccata. Vi ricordate degli episodi terrificanti con la Weaver? Questa qua sulla sinistra. Dobbiamo andare qui.
I have put everything ready for the visitors. I'll come to wash the floor of your room next. All you need is water and Vileda. Water is the oldest bulb. Water finds its way. What water brings, it takes away. It can be clean or dirty. It can keep life or drown it.
Ahti. I didn't expect to see you here, but it makes sense. Can you help me find my way? One last time.
Now there's a devil in the fish trap. Don't be spooked by it so that shit won't start beating your underpants. Okay. I'll get the door open for you, Tom. There you go. The matter is a stake. Now comes the end of the rhyme.
Thank you, Ahti.
Ma questa quindi, ragazzuoli, sarebbe la casa, il cottage sul lago? Perché comunque, se questa è la stanza dello scrittore... Cioè, è proprio un cambiamento di atmosfera.
I was here. I needed to write the ending. I only had one chance to get this right. I needed an ending that took everything already in Return and extended it into a conclusion that would save us. Only the perfect ending would work.
Allora, fine. Festa del Cervo, il romanzo ritorna e si avverò il mio finale divina opera d'arte, il primo concesso all'agente di Bright Falls, e nel tempo si sarebbe diffuso e la celebrazione avrebbe raggiunto chiunque. Stanza dello scrittore. Ok, per me dobbiamo andare a scrivere il finale.
Return's ending was an eternal Deerfest that would keep spreading. Given time, Scratch would plunge the world into his nightmare. I had to stop that from happening. I had to write one more chapter for Return. A perfect ending that would save us all. I was the only one who could write it. Everything depended on this. On me. Any second now, Scratch would burst through that door to stop me. Every plot thread dangled in my brain. It suddenly felt impossible. Something stirred in the room, coming to me. An idea. The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there's only victims and monsters. If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I won't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone.
The ending will have to be dark no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
The scales always need to balance.
Pagare il prezzo, il finale oscuro dell'orrore. Per salvare tutti, l'eroe deve pagare un prezzo. Penso che la morte di Alice sia già un grande prezzo da pagare.
Something felt different. I'd never seen myself in a vision before, but it fit. Saga and I were both at the center of this story. She was now my co-author. This was the beginning of the end. We were characters in a horror story, charging blindly towards the finale. We still didn't have everything we needed. This would not work without the clicker.